Good day, everyone. Our topic for today is all about graphing quadratic equations into variables. Graphs of quadratic equation. We spent a lot of time graphing linear equations in chapter 3. The graph of a quadratic equation is a parabola. Always remember that when we are graphing quadratic equations, our answer is expected to be a parabola. The highest point or the lowest point on the parabola is the vertex. Axis of symmetry is the line that runs through the vertex and through the middle of the parabola. Example, graph y equals 2x squared minus 4. So first, let us put number for the x. So we have 2. If our x is 2, this is given, okay, 2. So if our x is 2, that's 2 squared, that's equal to 4 times 2. 8 minus 4 is 4. So that's the point for this coordinate of 2 and 4, right? 2 and 4. Now, how about the next one? Let's say 1. Okay, again, this is just given. You can just put number 2, 1, 0, negative 1, negative 2 if you want. Okay, so 1, and then, so we have 1 squared, and 1 squared is equal to 1 times 2. That's 2 minus 4 is negative 2. So our answer is negative 2. So you will need to find x is 1 and negative 2. I think it's here. Okay. So that's 1 and negative 2. Next, 0. If x is 0, then 0 squared is 0 times 2 is 0. Negative 4 is the answer. So 0 and negative 4. The vertex is 0 and negative 4. I think our graph it opens upward, right? And then we have 1, negative 1. So if it is negative 1, that's 1 squared still. Negative 1 squared is 1 times 2 is 2 minus 4. So we still have negative 2. In short, we have the same answer as negative 2 and 4 and negative 2 and 4 up, up, as you can see. So we have this one. So if we will graph this, that's the parabola. It opens upward. The vertex is 0 and negative 4, right? The axis of symmetry is negative 4. Okay. Although we can simply plot points, it is helpful to know some information about the parabola. We will be graphing prior to finding individual points. To find x-intercepts of the parabola, let y equal 0 and solve for the x. To find y-intercept of the parabola, let x equal 0 and solve for the y. So same as the x and y-intercept. So if the quadratic equation is written in standard form, like this one, y equals to ax squared plus bx plus c, the parabola opens up and when a is greater than 0 and opens downward when a is less than 0. The x-coordinate of the vertex is negative b over 2a. That's for the age or the x-coordinate. To find the corresponding y-coordinate, you substitute the x-coordinate into the equation and you can evaluate the y. That's correct. So example, graph y equals negative 2x squared plus 4x plus 5. Since a equals negative 2 and b is equal to 4, the graph opens down since a is less than negative 2. Yeah, less than 0. So, and the x coordinate of the vertex is negative 4 over 2 times negative 2. Okay? If you still remember this one, the formula is negative b over 2a. So that's 4. Then 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. And this is negative, so it becomes positive. So 4 divided by 4 is 1. So if we will try this, we have 3. Mm-hmm. 3, if the given x is 3, what's y? The answer is negative 1. Okay, you can check it. by substituting 3 to the x and solve. Okay. Next is, I said it is opens downward because a is less than 0. Okay. And the x coordinate is 1. So what is the y coordinate? Mm-hmm. Let's see. So 2 is 5, 1. So the y coordinate is 7. So that's the vertex. 0 is 5, and negative 1 is negative 1. Okay? So the vertex is 1 and 7. That's the vertex of our equation. Okay? So it opens downward. As we can see, a is less than 0 because our a is negative 2. Okay? So, so that's all about for graphing quadratic equation in two variables. Thank you very much for listening.